You don't have to wait until you hit rock bottom to change. You can change before. I just filmed another video and I realized that I didn't even introduce myself. So, hi, my name is Dara. And I believe that if you clicked on this video, it was for a reason. So I'm really glad that our paths crossed. So welcome here. So, as we are changing the patterns on the earth, and a lot of people are shifting from the hustle culture to the more I don't want to say soft, but you know what I mean, if you're here, way of living. There's a lot of chaos. So for years, I used to just push, but then the burnout came, and one that literally, like, my system my body couldn't handle it. It wasn't as dramatic as I'm talking about it, but I do talk in a very dramatic way sometimes. So I got pneumonia and all these things started shifting. I was literally I was forced to change something about my life, basically, because it wasn't like soft, not like soft, but like some hints here and there where I would like have like chronic like panic attacks and stuff like that, forcing me to change. But it was like, slow down, like literally lie down. You're gonna be lying down for a few months now and just come back to yourself. So really, on a mental and a spiritual, physical level, I really just separated from myself and everything that I wanted to be and everything I knew to be true, just from my truth, and it just was all so chaotic. I just felt it that this time it's like such a huge shift was coming, such a huge internal transformation. So I don't know if you ever heard that, but I heard it somewhere and I really like it. Like, most of finding yourself in adulthood is just coming back to what you were as a child. So just coming back to a lot of your desires and just remembering who you are and remembering where you want to go. So enough about me, but it was a very intense journey and it's still an ongoing journey. It's a lifelong thing, but yeah, for months it was very, very intense, and I just stopped trying to fix it overnight and just shift overnight and just slow down, went really, really deep within my own mind and just rested a lot. Tried to find this balance, internal balance, and did so many rituals still doing so many things, so many routines that feel so good to me, that are healing me in a beautiful way. I guess what I'm trying to say is just be kinder to yourself. Treat yourself like a little kid. Like, literally, like, just stop for a second and be like, okay, because you are that kid in a way. You probably need to gentle parent yourself, honestly, to accept your mistakes, to accept where you've been, and to honor what you've been through, not to shame yourself for it. So burnout can happen from constantly, for probably years, what might have been years, denying yourself and just constantly going against yourself, saying yes when you want to say no, and your soul just might be asking for some stillness. What you really need is just maybe some stillness, and even stillness isn't really comfortable. For a fact, it probably will be really uncomfortable and challenging, and so much stuff may come up, but the only way out is through. So you've got to accept it, look at it, and just then go through it. That's literally the only way out. And just, as I already said, gentle parent yourself through it and be kind to yourself. There's a lot of rituals, a lot of things that may help, a lot of tools that may be helpful. So I could go deeper into that in another video. But yeah, that's about it. That was just on my mind for days. I really wanted to, I don't know, talk about it maybe so I could give someone else maybe some clarity. And yeah, it will probably look messy. It won't look aesthetic, but it will feel right. It will probably feel hard, and after all the years that you've probably just been hustling and telling yourself that you need to go forward and to be productive and to just do all these sorts of things that are beneficial, were beneficial for some time, but now we are changing patterns, we are changing things, and we are operating from, not from a place of fear and from, not even only fear, but from urgency. Also, that's another topic that I can go more deeply into. As you probably noticed, I really love to, my mind just goes, oof, oof, and I don't know, I'm still learning to do this, I'm still practicing. So operate more from love for yourself instead of shame for what you've done, and it might be better. You might see some improvement. I'm just saying, I'm not guaranteed, you know. It's not something I guarantee, but try for yourself. So I hope this was helpful, and that's about it. If you haven't seen the first video, I encourage you to watch it if you feel called to do so, and yeah, hope I see you again. Bye.